Yeah, and that's because you wake up at 3 o'clock. Of course you're
Yeah,
fucked.
yeah, I can't help that.
Mm. Yeah, that's a
It's
long
it's
day.
it's a vicious circle, dude.
Yeah, you're working the same amount of or staying awake the same amount of hours as a morning radio broadcaster. That's what it's like.
Yeah.
Except you're not getting the big monies.
It's not about the big monies. And
Oh,
I fucked around heaps this morning trying all the different POS 20 combinations and stuff like that. It's it's not the name, Dave. Or if it's the
yep,
name, we don't know what it is.
yep. Okay, well, I'll definitely send him a follow up then. Now that you tell me you've done that,
Yeah.
and we'll see what he says.
All we can do is just say, look, we've. I don't even know what to fucking say. Seriously.
Yeah, well, I'll come up with something. I'm not, so far the way I've dealt with him, nothing I've said or done has upset him. But
Yeah. Well, all we can do is just say,
I've
look,
just got to.
we've set it up. We're
We're
getting
ready to go.
the
We just
game
need
is talking to us. We're responding back to the game, and that's it. We got nothing else.
Dave, these bunkers look vicious.
No, they're fine.
Are they? Well, they're fine until you. Oh, this could be for oil straight away. You think your super flop can outdo my super flop? I don't think so.
I'm not using a super flop. I'm going super pitch.
Really?
No fucking way, dude.
I knew you were talking. You think you're all that. You think you're money when it comes to super flops. I'll
I
show
am
you.
money. 7
I'll
foot.
show.
Get inside it.
It's always the wrong phrase, isn't it?
Ah, it is.
Just right. But I am determined to get inside you here, Dave. So, here we go. Right.
Not enough.
Take that. Oh my God.
Not enough. And you're going to show me the line.
I am. Well, there's not much of a line. You've got no issues at all. I've got only slight issues.
You've got major issues. But
I
we're
have
not talking about the golf game
they're,
here,
they're
Dave.
not golf related, though.
No.
Yeah. This is another one of those courses where you've got that little dark circle
I was
around the
just about to say the same thing. They're the
four bucks.
weirdest thing. I don't get it.
No one's ever been able to solve the problem.
So they just happen, yeah?
Apparently, there's some setting that if it isn't exactly toggled a certain way, when you start the course, there's no way of untoggling it later. And no matter what you do, you're stuck with it.
Right. But no one knows what that is.
They know what it is now, but if you had it at that starting point, there's no changing it back.
Right. Okay.
Something like that. Oh, baby, I like it, Dave.
Not be long.
Not be long.
I think I'm going to hit the 183.
So do your kids ever watch television, or is it mainly just like YouTube as their entertainment
They
thing?
never watch television. Never. It's all YouTube. YouTube, TikTok, all that sort of shit. But no,
Well,
never television.
how is television and advertising going to even work in the future?
I don't know.
Because none of the current generation watch it at all. None of Paul's kids do either.
Well, when this generation dies off, but the
It's going to go the
television
way of
industry will die
newspapers.
off anyway. So
It's just going to go the way of newspapers and CDs and DVDs.
well, this is really jerking you at the moment.
Is it?
super jerky. Like that jerked 5 times during the actual shot.
It was smooth as glass for me, so
Really? No,
it must be your machine.
well, my machine's garbage.
Well, what if you double the rent for your Ballarat tenants? Then you could buy a good machine.
Oh, I'm not going to do that.
Well, they've been there long enough. Oh, baby. Door!
No, even if I tripled my rent, I still wouldn't buy a better machine.
Oh, it's only another 4 or 5 days until the AMD graphics cards come out, the new generation.
Yeah,
So that'll be.
I don't think it's going to make any difference to my setup because my CPU is going to be a bottleneck.
Oh,
Go
shit.
on, do it.
I don't think I can wait.
Go on, do it. Well, how about Steffi's acting late?
Yeah, I know you want me to. It's not happening, boy.
Yeah, no, you haven't answered my question. What have you thought about Steffi's acting recently?
Oh,
Let me guess, you're a week behind.
I'm about 3 episodes behind.
Oh, yeah, I can't say anything then.
Oh shit! Obviously something interesting happens.
Possibly.
Last episode I saw, she was hiding the drugs from her new boyfriend.
Yep.
Who she'd only just kissed the episode before. That's where I am. And Liam's getting all jealous, and Hope's getting a bit suspicious that Liam's so jealous when he should be happy. And that's where we are. I'm wondering if, yeah, interesting. Ooh, that's a tight line.
Will it pull up? I think it will.
But I do love Steffi's pill-taking technique, Dave. It's great.
Yes.
It's almost like Thorn when something bad happens, except worse. So funny. Right, 21% power loss with a 146 club, 27% with the 183 club. Oh, fuck, I'm just doing the math is bad. Fine. Bound, but not in the.
Don't bound into that bunker.
Ooh. Yep, advantage slicer. Should do.
That'll play. Can I take advantage? No, not likely. Or can I? Oh, you son of a...
Well, the correct phrase, Dave, is "you son of a motherless goat."
Yeah. A bit softer there, that would have dropped.
So that's surprising because you are pretty soft.
Yeah, anyway, like I was saying before, dude, I saw a video where someone put a 3080 through its paces with new flight sim.
Oh yeah,
And that was with a 10900K i9 CPU.
Enough RAM as well.
Yeah. Anyway, ignore the amount of RAM, that's irrelevant. Anyway, it was, even with that setup, it was still bottlenecking on the CPU.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
But they're running at 4K, optimized settings and shit like that. I'm never going to be running 4K, so I don't think I'll have a problem with my current setup and a decent GPU. But yeah, if I want to run anything higher, no.
Yeah, interesting.
But that's the problem these days. Everyone is doing their reviews in 4K.
But
All the
I've
benchmarks and shit.
I've got a 4K TV, but I reckon it looks fine in 1080p.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but you just know how it is, the way they... Is it?
Of
No.
course it's not rough.
Uh-oh. Oh no, that might be alright. Just found. Oh yeah.
Oh, baby, that was very skillful. Now, Dave, I'm going to ask you a question, and if you don't know the answer, fine. I'm trying to find a duplicate file finder that works with a large amount of files.
What do you mean by a large amount of files?
3 million?
No. No, don't matter what you run, you won't be able to handle that many. They all shit themselves after about 30 or 40,000.
Yeah, well, that's what I found. They start off nice and fast, and then they start slowing and slowing.
Yeah, well, just think about every single picture it reads, it then has to compare somehow against every other picture you've got.
It's a lot of work.
It's too much work. Even if you... No, it's just... Yeah. It's not even worth trying.
I'll just wait for quantum computing.
No, just why would you even care at this point?
I don't. I just let it go. But sometimes I go into slideshow and I go, oh, that's interesting, that picture. I'll just see what the next one in the series is. And then I hit right and nothing happens. I hit right again, nothing happens. I discover there's like 6 versions of it.
Yes.
It's because I've just got like this one giant folder.
Hang on, but so you talking about file names or actual pictures?
Images themselves, not their names are going to be different.
Well, then
so it's even worse.
Hitting left or right, it's not going to make any difference. That's good. It's only if the names are the same, will it possibly. No, but even then, it's not going to. Slideshow is not going to be affected by that.
No. Slideshow is not affected. I'm just saying that it Slideshow highlights for me when I've got 5 versions of something, because when I go to non-random, then I hit right and there's another one of it, and I hit right and there's another one of it, like that.
What do you mean?
Well, I've got 5 versions of the same file, and they're named image 3410, 3411, 412, 413.
Right.
They're all the same image.
But they've got the same name almost. How is that? How is that even possible?
Well, it's a combination of me.
Is that you doing your bloody file renamer or whatever it is?
Yeah, I'm doing my folder renaming. I'm trying to get rid of all the folders, and so I just decided, bugger, I won't worry about file names at all. So everything's just image number. It starts at image number 1, goes all the way up to image up to 1 million or whatever. And every time I merged one folder with another, I would always say, keep both versions if the file name is the same. And so then they'd be sequential and next to each other, and then another one would come in and it would be the same again, and it would sit next to it again. And so that's how I end up with sometimes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 versions of the same file. And I just can't find anything at all.
No, there's nothing that can do it, Dave. There's absolutely nothing that can do it.
I've dug myself a hole. I just have to live with the massive amount of repeats.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter. When you've got 3 million files, who cares?
Yeah. I don't know. It's a completionist kind of thing,
Well then, okay, start from scratch again. Get rid of them all and start from scratch. And
well,
when
that would give you something
when you get to
during
50,000
lockdown.
files, start again, because that's the only way you're going to deal with it.
That would give me something to do during lockdown. It'll take me a month to go through every single folder.
Fuck me.
Sorry, Dave, I put you off with all my talk of file redundancy.
Yes.
Well, it wasn't strategic, I'll just say that.
No, I know.
I remember this hole in real life, and so many golfers would hit over this crest and then run off the fairway on the right-hand side.
Like you're about to.
Motherfucker, they've replicated the course perfect. And that's perfect. You're going to stay on the fairway, I think. Oh, baby. Doesn't get any better than that. And you're only going to be 130 out.
Maybe
On a
even
par
closer.
5. Advanced.
Yeah, well, after watching those, the final pairing the other day in the Open, par 5's nothing for these guys. They're hitting at 360 plus yards off the tee. This is crazy.
I love Showflight DeChambeau's bloody stance. It's like me when I'm rattled. I just go, think giraffe and everything is dead straight. Yep. It's exactly what he does.
It is. And that Wolf guy, he's got like a David Furyk.
It is. It's the most crazy swing I've ever seen.
But it works, and fucking hit the ball a mile.
Absolutely.
It was impressive to watch.
Yeah, it was, and it's a great course. I just love seeing a course that brings these guys to their knees a bit, and it kind of did except for the winner.
Yeah, he just muscled the course.
Yeah, and because he's so strong.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, 6 inches of rough. Who gives a fuck?
He didn't care.
No.
And I remember on day one, when they're all going, oh, he's got this crazy strategy. He's going to use driver all the time. He's mad. And he wins easily.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
That's the eagle.
Yeah, but I haven't managed to bloody sink a putt yet.
You're probably 3 putts from there.
Yeah, probably.
But I remember when he first came on the tour, and the commentators, they would always use words that implied, because he was the one that had all his clubs the same length.
Yep. Yeah, it was bizarre. Even like the putter was the same length, wasn't it?
Yep. And they would never criticise him, but they would use words that implied he was
a freak.
Wrong. Always they implied he was wrong.
Yep.
And he's just shown them.
Well, he's like what's the face? He's the mathematician or the scientist or whatever they call him.
Yeah. He's swimming against the stream, and I always like that in anything. Super Chip, watch this. Oh shit! Don't watch this. Oh, mother. Madre Dios. It was not a super chip. Oh, crap. There. No. Oh.
Whoa, just like that, I'm back in it.
Are you?
Am I? Oh, maybe not. This is the sort of putt that I can miss and have been missing. Oh, not convincing, that's for sure.
I thought it was in the second you hit it, because just because of the line you took, because I saw what mine did.
Oh, I don't feel so bad now. Only one behind. Don't you go near that bunker! Stop! Oh, Jesus.
Well, you could argue going near it is okay. It's just going in it is bad.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, very exciting, Dave. A thrill a minute for the punters.
Yes. Or punter, don't you mean?
Punter, indeed. I'm going to draw this in. It's going to, like an arrow, Dave. It's going to just turn into the pin unbelievably, and you're just going to go, "How did you do that?"
Or it may do something even worse.
Oh!
Oh no, that'll be okay. You got
I
plenty
think
of
it'll be okay.
yeah, you got plenty of time to get it up and over.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, they're so vicious, Dave. You wouldn't want to be at the front of one of those walls.
No. Super flop. Yeah, not convincing, but
Oh, Jesus. What the hell?
don't you hate when it does that?
I do. I do. Ah, yeah, thanks very much. Links. Don't think golf. Mother. Right. Picture there. Yep. Some loft. Now on F5, move forward a bit so I can see my golfer, which I now can. Good enough. Here we go. Get it right, boy.
No, a bit of backspin on it, just to screw you over, because it was looking good.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
Oh! Come on.
Wow. Had a few steps by. Oh,
That was weird. The ball looked like it had sort of a spin on it.
oh, it's hard to believe you could put a spin on a 10-foot putt.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you heard much masticating lately?
No, none, thank God.
That means moving the microphone away worked.
So you're still eating duck or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't heard a thing.
Good. And you haven't heard me cracking open the lobster claws that I'm dipping in truffle oil?
No.
Oh, good.
Well, you want to stay away from the Vic Market F shed at the moment anyway.
Why, is the F shed infected?
Yep.
Really?
Yep. Yeah, it was on the news tonight.
Well, coincidentally, this is probably the first time in a while I haven't been there for a week.
Oh, that's good. Because, yeah, apparently the F shed is a new hotspot.
Mm.
The line is good.
Bite, bite.
It's all right.
It's all right.
pushed it. That's going to be testing.
It is.
Oh, man. That's terrible.
Oh.
Good enough.
So I've almost finished season 2 of American Housewife.
Yeah, forget American Housewife, Game of Thrones.
I'm watching both at the same time.
Yeah. Plus, you wasted how many? 8 hours on some show during the week?
Oh my God. Oh. The worst thing about it was the first 3 episodes were fantastic.
And clearly that's what got you in.
Yeah, and then I'm just chasing for more fantasticness, and it never came.
You're a bit like Steffi. She's chasing that first high, don't you?
Yes, well, I keep expecting Ottinger to provide fantasticness, and it never does.
No. It's got some pace on it.
No, it started going
look
out.
at it
What
go.
the hell? It was going in, and now look what's happened. How can that be?
You just hit it way too hard.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, you're right. A fraction softer, it would have broken another inch and just dropped in. Now, well, Jesus Christ, stick. And I didn't hit it. Idiot. Wasn't going anyway, did it?
No. I think this is a real par 5.
Let's see what distance you want. Yeah, it is a real one. Yeah, there's no chance.
No.
Maybe a 7 wood in or something, so you got a full short iron. But yeah, I swear, if I'd started watching American Housewife the day it came out, Landry would have got dumped for Meg Donnelly, and you would have had Meg Donnelly pictures for the last 2 years.
No. But what else has she been in? Is she
Nothing.
in other shows? She's just in that.
I haven't actually researched her because I just haven't. Because I'm not swapping to her, so I'm not going full on research. I haven't bothered.
Full on research.
That's when I go to IMDb and see everything they've been in and watch everything they've been in.
Yep. No, disaster. The amount of jerking I just got then was ridiculous.
Really, I still have not had one.
It hitched
Like
the
not-
whole flight. The whole flight of the
I've
ball
not had-
probably hitched 7 or 8 times.
Haven't had one frame drop all night. It's amazing. It must be just. I'm not sure what your machine is running out of, but it's running out of something.
Oh, I've got no idea. Yeah, hitch. Unbelievable.
No hitches here, and I've got everything on max. Have you still got that snail picture?
No, I actually have. It's not
I
stuck
think-
to my machine, but I've still got it.
I think you should tape it to this machine.
Have
It's a great picture. So I haven't been to Scorp Tech yet to see if they're selling 3080s.
They are.
They are?
They're expensive.
How much are they?
Nearly $2,000.
I'll offer them 500 and see if they'll buy.
Good luck. I don't think you're going to be able to buy any, though. I don't think they've got any in stock.
Well, there's many things they don't have in stock. Door!
Yeah, but if you want to buy a 2080, now's a good time. They're like $1,000 off their normal prices.
Yeah.
But they're still expensive.
I'm not fussed. I'm just going to wait probably 6 months, see what happens.
Yeah.
Let everything come out. The new AMD CPUs, the new AMD graphics cards, there's all sorts of shit out.
Oh, another one that just slid by.
Yeah.
But too much pace on it. It was never going to drop.
It still looks straight coming back. Yeah. And there's also the motherboards with the PCI 4 stuff on them where those new M2s can do 7
Yeah. They'll
gig per second.
be nice.
Yeah, that'll be really nice. Oh.
I'll do you a favour. I'll show you the line.
Yeah, thanks, matey. You could spite me by deliberately putting away from the hole.
I could. But I won't. Come on!
Well,
What the
you
fuck?
didn't fool me with anything, though. That really defeated the purpose of your whole ploy. Because I learned enough.
You can see the line, Dave. How did I miss? How did I miss that?
I'm unsure, to be honest. I think you must have just pulled it. Somehow. You've pulled an 8-foot putt. And it's cost you dearly.
That's insane.
Jesus Christ, this is a trick. Oh, crap. That is literally a hand grenade, but I've got away with it.
You've actually opened the green up.
It's fine. Oh! Out of context shot.
Out of context is fine.
Not this one. It's another hand grenade. Bloody 2 in a row. I think I'll be okay.
Yeah, that's not a disaster. Oh, okay. Oh, I don't know what to hit. Fuck it, I'll hit the 120. That'll do.
Yep. All right.
That should play.
Should.
I just can't pick the line.
Yeah. It's costing you dearly.
It's cost me 4 strikes so far, at least.
Have you ever seen a pedestrian hit by a car, Dave?
No, I don't think I'd like to either. Pedestrians not going to fare too well.
Yeah, I only ever saw one.
Wasn't that across the road or something?
It was on Burke's. Oh, that was just a dead guy. I never saw him get hit.
Okay.
But I saw like a 3 or 4-year-old kid get hit by a
Oh,
car.
Christ, no.
And I'm not sure if he was dead, but if he wasn't, he must have been so close. And there was I literally saw it happen, and there was just so much blood so quickly. And he was with his older sister or something,
Yep.
and she was just hysterical. And there were like a million people around him in 5 seconds, and I couldn't look anymore. I just had to walk away. I just thought, I can't help. I don't want to see it. I don't want it in my head.
No, exactly.
But it was the worst thing ever. It's terrible.
Nice. Oh! Wow.
What a disgrace. Sorry, Dave.
Oh, what do I care? Nice work.
If I'd been smart, I would have saved the shot, sent it to Andy and said, this is what I did to Dave last night. Watch out.
He'll just take that on as a challenge. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, bring it on.
It's a pity I didn't save the shot. I should have.
Jesus, I almost missed that one.
Yeah.
My putting is just, oh, don't know what's going on.
Well, my strategy is just going to be sink shots on my approach. That way I pick up more.
Ah, exactly. You don't have to worry about this pesky putting.
Yeah, exactly. It's annoying. Nice. If only it was one putt range.
Exactly.
Well, this breaks 3 different ways. I'm just going to go straight at the pin and see what happens. That happened.
It's close. Oh my god.
You're the worst.
It never looked anything like it.
If you lose this game by 1 or 2, it's a travesty.
Oh, I'm going to at this rate. So. Well, what that putt was no, it wasn't even near it. I've had plenty of putts that were though.
Mm.
Oh.
This is a super private course. It's like Royal Melbourne. You cannot get on, just with money.
Yep.
You've got to know someone. Ooh, interesting. It was always going to be long, but it's not that bad.
It's feeding back, sort of. Not really.
It's thinking about it. It just teased you. Right. My distance. Oh. I'm going to let the 195 punched. I reckon that might be enough. Just going to wait for a good 8 to 10 mile an hour wind. Waiting. Waiting. Not 6. Go the other way. Come on. Come. Not 4. What are you doing to me? Oh. Fine. It's just messing with me. I'm just gonna hit. Fucking hand grenade. Well, that was worthwhile.
Oh, you had a few of these hand grenades tonight. And he's definitely got some edge smoothing and stuff that needs to be done.
Yeah.
There was weird tee boxes earlier on too. They were like floating in the air.
Oh, it is a beater.
That looks good.
Yeah, I've got to be happy with that.
Nicely judged.
So, also nicely judged.
I wanted a better shot into the green.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like this, but
no, 105 is probably going to suck back too much, and the 120 will be chopped. I'm guessing that's a chopped 120.
no, that was the 105.
Really?
Yep.
Gutsy man, I would never have played that. But now that you have played that and done that, now I'm going to use the 105 since it seemed to work so well.
Well, you're 10 yards closer, so you should be able to.
My
Oh,
God.
whoa! Hand grenade plus.
Mother. Oh. Oh!
That doesn't look like fun.
Making about 66,000 adjustments. And now I'm going to do one of your 32-yard shortened ones.
Okay. Looks good. Well,
Not as good as you do them. Oh, it's still me. Jesus Christ. Oh,
never looked like missing. Somehow.
for a second I thought it was too hard.
Yay! I got one!
And not only in, it went right in the middle as well.
Oh, it's taken me 13 holes to do that. That was crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Crazy. Crazy for you. I think the thing this setup is missing, which it generally has, the poor players, they're getting thrown around by the winds the whole time because it's just sitting on these cliffs. The
Yeah,
ball's going all over the place.
Probably should have gone gusty.
Yeah, gusty or windy or something, but I just felt like a relaxing round.
Yes.
At least semi-relaxing.
Yeah, for some reason my cough has fired up in the last week or so.
And you got some good corona going, mate.
Corona.
Oh, you know, just walking down the street, if you got that cough going, even if it's behind a mask, people are going to be avoiding you like the fucking plague.
Yes, they would. Oh, this is very close to just a 105, but I've got to chop it down a little bit.
Oh, that's a chop shot.
Or should I just flop it? I'm going to try flopping it.
It's looking good. It's looking great.
Well, that worked all right. Beautiful. But one more bounce and I was off over the back.
Yeah. Very exciting.
Oh, God.
I mean, you can't afford to miss this putt now.
I don't think I can get it either, though.
You have to.
Oh.
As I said that, I'm thinking unreasonably piling pressure on you. But it was true, you did have to sink it.
Yes, I did. I just didn't want to think about it. Now, look at this back nine. Eagles and birds.
Wow. Yeah, we're smashing it. And we're dead level for the whole thing. Not sure we'd be able to replicate this if we had a holiday up there and went to the course ourselves.
No, sir.
Maybe from the front tees we could. Oh, don't hit the tree.
You'll be okay.
Oh. Oh!
Oh!
Well, it's still not terrible. It could have been worse. It could have bounced right. Not much power loss on this. Yeah, it doesn't look flat.
Fun little putt.
Also doesn't look flat.
No.
It's not that bad. You're there. Oh, not even close.
Still a bit of break on it, but not too much.
Oh,
Of course.
it's coming back at the end, but of course after the hole.
Yeah. Oh, I had so many slide within an inch of the hole. Oh, Jesus! I thought that had missed, man.
Yeah, so did I for a second.
That was unbelievable.
Does Zed ever speak to Terry?
Nah, Terry's dead. As far as I'm concerned, she's dead to me. She's a fucking lunatic.
I'll bet she's into QAnon and all that shit now.
Well, we're Facebook friends with her, Dave, and she's posting all the anti-disestablishment stuff, and dictator Dan, and all this sort of shit. So it wouldn't surprise me if she's one of these deniers and all that sort of crap.
Yeah.
She's a fucking loon.
She is.
Ever since she had to go at Zed over that email that Zed sent. No time for it.
What did Zed say in that email?
Well, Zed was just trying to be, I don't know. No, I don't even know. I'll dig it up one day and send it through to you. You can see exactly what was said. It was nothing. It was just, Zed was trying to, play both sides and say, I'm not taking sides here, blah, blah, blah.
So reading between the lines, Terry saw her not taking sides as her taking sides with Stan.
Well, she probably felt that, Zed should have been taking sides with her regardless.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
Whereas Zed's like, no, just, everyone should be able to get along. It doesn't matter who did the wrong thing.
Oh, crap.
Oh, another one.
Man, why do they happen always on the back nine? Oh.
Oh. Yeah, it's
that ball went crazy.
Definitely a beater, though. But yeah, you would have seen the email that Zed sent, but you probably just haven't seen the one that Terry sent back.
Yeah, I might not have.
I think Zed only shared it with
the
Sandy.
Girls?
No, with Sandy.
Just Sandy, yeah. It makes me think we'll never see Terry at another Christmas in July.
I doubt very much if we will. She doesn't want to go unless Mark's not going to be there.
Well, we're not going to uninvite him to let some crazy lady in.
No, that's exactly it. Oh, come on!
Really?
That one ran over the hole. You can't tell me that didn't run over it.
Well, it was just there was a glass plate placed over the hole for the shot.
Yes, by you.
by Python, Dave, not by me.
How did yours go in and mine didn't? Get fucked, people.
I sense resentment in your voice.
Oh, get fucked.
Oh, really?
Fuck me.
Oh.
That's just fucked.
It's too late to go quiet. You just got to keep talking now.
That's fucking bullshit.
That's fucking harsh. How many putts have you missed tonight? This is ridiculous.
It's got to be close to 10 now.
It's got to be like at least 6 strokes better you should be. You should be comfortably leading. You're not.
I'm sitting there with the arms crossed. You've been letting off hand grenades all over the place, but you've been making nice recoveries.
I've been getting up and down for par. That's all I've been doing. Nothing fancy. That's hilarious.
What's that?
The picture Slicer Show just served up was a screenshot of a Slicer Show error where it goes, can't find part of the path to L, blah, blah, blah.
Well, it does have a thing for itself. Doesn't mind.
I loved it. It was good. I'll never delete that picture. It's fun. Go on, turn. No, stop. Well, don't go getting up any hopes you can win. Just take it easy.
Trust me, I'm not.
It's a nice putt. It's a lovely putt.
Yeah, it's not enough. At least our golfers, Dave, aren't super shaded tonight. That was the weirdest thing the other day.
Oh. Yeah, it was literally that course for sure.
Oh yeah, guaranteed, because it flicked at all of us.
Yeah. I wonder what the hell he'd done, because I've never seen it in any other course except that one.
I do not know.
And since the course was nothing more than a poor man's Chambers Bay, we'll never play it again. We'll just play Chambers Bay if we want to play Chambers Bay.
Yes.
Because that, the official rendition is awesome.
Oh no, that's the wrong time to go into a bunker. Shit. Oh, I'm fucked.
Actually, I'm not sure you are. I don't think it's reachable in two.
It doesn't matter. I'm going to give myself a hard third shot regardless. Or you'll just have a short one if you... Oh, you might have done the same thing.
Shut up, I've gone right of it. I'll be right.
Will you? Oh, get fucked.
What a disgrace.
Yeah. Complete and utter disgrace.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Whoa! Are you playing on Tour Pro or something? You've just forgotten.
No, but I think it's okay.
What's going on with you there, Dave?
I've had a few go wrong. I'm going to check my mouse settings after the game. But when I move it around the screen, it feels about right.
Yep.
I'm not sure.
No, no, no! Damn it.
It looks like just a perfect full 77 shot. Whoa.
Yeah, good shot.
Now you sink one. We don't even need to look at the stats to know why this game went this way.
Well, we
I don't
do.
know how many shots you missed that should have gone in. Look at the finish, though. Wow.
No, it's pretty fucked. All right, what are the stats? Look at that. 0 sand saves, 0 scrambling. 0.
I don't think I've ever seen that before, ever.
No. But mind you, greens in regulation, 89%. So there's not going to be a lot of scrambling going on. So what scrambling
True.
I did have. But look,
Yeah, that is true.
look at the putting and everything. It's just, it tells the story.
Yeah, your putting absolutely killed you. And you had so many shots that weren't that hard, or seemingly weren't that hard, but they just didn't go in.